1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 22 minutes after 8 o'clock, we have in the studio a young man running for Marion County School Board, District 3. He is Donnie Prophet, and he's wearing a T-shirt that says his name. I like Donnie Prophet. I like that. A vision for the future is his slogan, and we want to get to know Mr. Prophet a little bit. The school board is so important to us because, obviously, the education of our children is important for our future. And that kind of is almost a cliche, but it doesn't mean it's not important. So let me just say good morning, Donnie. Nice to meet you. First time I'm meeting you, so thank you for coming in.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for inviting me. Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. How is the campaign going?
It's going good. I'm quite enjoying getting out, meeting people, hearing different parents and community stakeholders. It's awesome.
Are you a parent?
I am not a parent.
You're not a parent?
No.
So what gave you the desire to want to be on the school board? Mm-hmm. Was there something that's happened recently or all along? Or?
Well, I'm currently an educator in the school system.
Oh, you're a teacher?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you for saying that. Okay.
Yep, so I've been working in the district for about 10 years now.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, okay. You look so young.
Mm-hmm. Well, I graduated high school, and the year after that, I got hired and started off as a paraprofessional at Shady Hill Elementary School.
That is impressive.
So I quite enjoy it. So that, been in the system for a while. My godkids is in the system, and my siblings are in the system, and I just really want to make sure that all the kids that I encounter, and even the kids that I don't encounter, have a good time in our system, can have a quality education.
Okay. Is there anything specifically that you think should be changed?
I think it really doesn't matter what education system you're in. We know at this time within our education system that things need to be changed. The things that I'm running on is that we need more accountability. Our school board administration need to be accountable to its employees, to the community, to the students, and to the parents. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing. I'm going to make sure that I'm visible out there, that people can see me, that I am listening to them, and that's how you get the best ideas. Another thing that I would change is to make sure that we have to do better with our schools, making sure that our environment are safe. Marion County is behind the fray. Now, I do have to say, we are doing better. We are trying to get our schools safer, but we have to make sure that we prioritize that.
That is really important, and it's unfortunate because it means, and it's necessary, but it still means that we have to take attention and money away from some of the things that money could be spent on just to keep our kids safe. Yep. But it's necessary, and it's the stupid way of the world. It's the way of the stupid world. We have a crazy world out there, don't we?
I do understand that.
So it is an important part of what we do. Talk about the education part. I want to come back to the safety part a little bit, but talk about the education part. Is there anything we can do to improve, like some of the things, like we heard, we're doing pretty good, right? Overall, we had an improvement, but some schools dropped. It's kind of up and down, right?
I have experience on the elementary level and on the secondary level. So I've studied this, and one thing I do have to say, we really have to look at it this way. When we support our people on the ground, when we support our teachers, when we support our paraprofessionals, our clerks, better results will come. And another thing we have to look at is that we have to start connecting our parents back to their schools. When I go out here, parents are like, listen, Donnie, I would love to help, I would love to do this, but I don't know what's going on. So we have to do that. Yeah. So that's one thing. Now, I do have to say, I have heard some plans of our district going to do a better job getting out there and communicating. And so I am very hopeful that will happen. But when I talk to people on the ground, and some of these are my friends, some of these are people that I do not know, I hear these elementary teachers going, listen, we are doing our best down here, but we do understand that there is a reading problem, that there is a problem in elementary, but they're like, listen, we can fix this. We know how to fix it if we are allowed to do it, if we are allowed to fix it. Now, one thing I do know what's going on is that we do have a lot of new educators too. And we know new educators need more support. We know that it takes at least 3 years before somebody actually really feels comfortable enough and then would be considered to not be a new educator. So within the first 3 years, we got to provide that intense support because we are losing people. We have to recruit and retain the best. We could put any special program we want to say. We really can. But if we are not taking care of our people, then the results are going to go down.
With 10 years of being a teacher, that's impressive. I can tell you from doing a radio show that one of the things that the audience will call in the most about regarding the school board is we need teachers on the school board. So I think you fit the number one thing people are asking for already right off the bat. And with 10 years, you do have a lot of experience seeing it from the front lines, if you don't mind me using that expression. So that obviously is very important. Let's get back to the safety part of it. I wanted to do that again. Is there anything specific? Some of the things that have been talked about are arming, I guess, volunteers on the staff of the schools to actually carry weapons. What are your thoughts on that?
So when it comes, you see, if we're going to get serious about kids' safety, we need to get serious about what's work. First off, I want to say when I go to the school board and I hear our local law enforcement and superintendent trying to negotiate prices, which is great, I'm saying it's not our superintendent, it's not our local law enforcement, it's our state politicians who has underfunded that part. They knew when they passed the bill there wasn't enough money to do that, and so they're putting our kids' safety, at hand, and that's something I think is completely unacceptable.
Oh, nice.
When it comes down to it, the first thing we have to do is make sure that we have single points of entries in our schools. I have talked to a lot of law enforcement experts because that is not my expertise. So I have to be really willing to go out there and listen to them. Mm-hmm. And they're saying, you know what, Prophet, we would love to keep every kid safe on all sites. And we would do our best because I do believe we have some of the best police officers and sheriff's deputies in the state. But 43,000 students, it's so impossible to do it. But that single point of entry, fencing is going to be expensive, and it's not necessarily fencing. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, you're singing my song. Yes, yeah. I thought that too.
Yeah. So I went down and I asked these questions because I didn't know, and you have to be able to listen. It's not necessarily fencing the perimeter of the school, but fencing it to where there is only a single point of entry. I was at Osceola Middle School last year. It's a very, very open campus. Occasionally, especially immediately after school, you could see people just walking, jogging through our campus. That was kind of normal. I saw my administration and my school research officer going, hey, you can't be here right now. There's still kids on campus. So we have to do better. I talked to our safety coordinator. I talked to Dr. Ham, and there is plans in place to make sure that we are securing our schools because I do think that will work. And buzzer systems in our school, I do think that will work. And having those security safety officers or school resource officers, I do think those things are going to work.
And going back to your statement that at the state level there needs to be some decisions made, that sounds to me like I'm just kind of speculating here, but perhaps if you are elected to the school board, that would be a stepping stone. That sounds like you might be interested in state legislation one day.
Oh, no.
Not at all, huh?
Not at all.
Not doing that at all, huh?
Oh, no.
You love being an educator.
Thank you. I love being an educator. I love kids. We have 43,000 students in here, and we have almost 7,000 employees. And as a teacher, I can affect change in my classroom. I teach emotional behavior disability kids. Love it. It is awesome. But I want to make sure that if I have the honor to get elected to the school board, that I can help 43,000 students, that I can help 7,000 employees, empower them to help 43,000 students. I want to work with people. I'm not here against nobody. We are on the same page. I want to do what's right for kids. I want to do what's right for kids, and I want to put children first.
Oh, well said. Donnie, I don't even think I looked at your notes that Robin gave me. Was there any talking points we didn't cover? I want to make sure. Are these the talking points? Robin gave me your notes, and I just am having a good time talking to you. So.
Oh, no problem. No.
Let me shut up actually, and let you kind of give your campaign spiel if you want to.
One of my favorite things is that I actually do love questions. I love answering it because you want to hear the needs of the community. Like I may think well, we need this, and this, and then I talk to a middle school parent. I'm just like, whoa. okay, I hear what you're saying. I talk to that first grade teacher or that bus driver, and I go, okay, that is what you need.
Well, see, now, let me ask you a question based on what you just said right there. A lot of the things we also hear is more communication.
Yes.
And I don't know if there's been a difficult. Is it difficult for parents to talk to the teachers of their children? I mean, I don't know what the problem is there. Or are the parents just not stepping up like they should? Or what's going on?
Here's the deal. I can tell you that communication from teacher to parent and parent to teacher, in my book, it's not terribly hard. That is not really the issue that I hear when people say communication. Okay. What I hear is we need better communication from our school board, our district administration, to our parents, and to our employees. That is what I'm hearing. Now, I got to say that I do think it's improving, but in my opinion, and then also in the opinion of so many people that I hear, we got to get better. We got to get better. If there's only a handful of people saying that communication is the issue, we need to see how can we fix that issue. You know. So
the one thing again, this goes. This is one specific event that I don't necessarily. I'm not trying to paint the whole school board from one meeting, but it was an important meeting because it was the first meeting after the Forest High School incident with the shooter. With thank God nobody got killed or seriously hurt.
No.
But the meeting directly after that, the public looked at the school board meeting online, whether it was at the time live or the video later on, and all over the country people were looking at it because we made headlines, and it looked like we had a lot of infighting. That's what it looked like. And I had, oh my gosh, I had probably 20 calls and emails asking us to address that. So, I mean, when I see somebody like yourself wanting to enter into the race to be on the school board, which seat are you? Seat number 3. Are you? 3. Is that Bobby James' seat?
Yes, that's Mr. James,
who
was my high school principal. So,
and he's stepping out, right? He's not.
Yes, he's retiring.
Okay, I didn't realize that until I read it like last week. I had seen that he was retiring. Well, good for you. I do want to just kind of give you a chance to say something without me interrupting you and asking questions. So if you have
I actually like the questions. That's
you do?
I want to listen. I want to be able to get more.
So tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Donnie. I'm originally from Miami. I moved here in middle school with my grandmother, who, for the most part, raised me. And I'm also adopted. So I am the proud. I am the proud son of 2 Marion County educators. My mom is a counselor at Howard Middle School. My dad teaches at Fort King Middle School.
Nice.
And I have 5 siblings in the Marion County public school system.
Oh, wow.
I got 2 in high school, and I have 3 in elementary schools. And I'm absolutely excited about that. I have my godkids who I helped raise, and they're one just graduated, but one is in the middle school, and I'm super excited about it. My degree is in ministerial leadership, and I'm currently a member of Meadowbrook Church, where I help coach the kindergarten to 5th grade environment.
I did read that, yes.
So yes. I am super excited about working with kids. People are like, well, so you teach 5 days, and then on the 6th day, you work at church Sunday. I'm like, yeah, 6 to 7 days a week. I am surrounded by kids.
I am so impressed with you.
But I love it.
Donnie Prophet, thank you for coming in here and sharing your story with us. Do you have a website or something that we can go to learn more, a Facebook page, something like that?
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to find me on social media, Prophet, Prophet, for schools. You can find me on Facebook, you name the social media, you could find me on there, and also go to DonnieProphet.com and for more information, and please sign up to volunteer or to donate to the campaign. We are running this grassroots so we can use all the help. Thank you.
Very good. Donnie, nice to meet you.
It was awesome. Thank you for having me here.
Good luck with everything. And we did record this as a video. You can share it any way you want, okay?
Thank you. God bless.
Help you get the word out. All right, we will take a little break. We'll be right back.
Mondays are usually hard, coming back from a weekend and trying to get the week started off on the right foot. Well, that is about to change. R.C. Jones, prophetess and pastor representing Hazon Ministry, will be joining us at 9:20 a.m. each Monday. Hazon Ministry aims to build families through love. love, power, prayer, and the Word of God. Again, join R.C. Jones and start the week off on a positive note every Monday at 9:20 a.m. right here on The Source, WOCA. Need help getting something awkward, large, or fragile, expertly packed or custom created and shipped? Call on the professionals at PackMail. PackMail can ship anything, anywhere, and will find the perfect solution to even the most difficult shipping problems. From that big screen TV to an antique china cabinet, no item is too large or too delicate for the professionals at PackMail. Go online to WeShipOcala.com. That's WeShipOcala.com. PackMail ships anything, anywhere. Why not serve a delicious, intimate, and very easy dinner from Honey Baked Ham of Ocala? They have about the best ham produced ever, and turkey breast or beef pot roast or pork roast.
I thought they just served whole or half hams or turkeys that you picked up at Thanksgiving or Christmas.
They have so much more. They have a cafe and do all kinds of hot and cold catering. They'll do most of the work while you get all of the credit.
Where are they?
Southwest 27th Avenue, right behind Best Buy. Give them a call at 861-0011.
You are looking to work somewhere that treats employees like family, has a team atmosphere, and rewards your hard work. Does this sound like you? Then go to DRS